sitting in my back pocket.
crew. And welcome in to today's stream, which will be educational. Welcome into the educational stream today. Today I have prepared nothing. Today, you all have prepared a large amount of slideshows in what I can only assume are a vast array of subjects. So, I am going to be presenting them without having reviewed them at all ahead of time. I had my mods review them. And yeah, we are gonna be we're gonna be having a very normal stream. Where did my background music go? We're gonna be having a very normal stream as I teach you about all of the different subjects. There's no fun ones. Like, I don't know. I guess not. I mean, I assume all of you only gave slideshows on the most educational and riveting subjects, right? Right? Surely it's all... Yeah, only serious and educational. Right, yeah. So you all should be taking notes. Yes, take notes. Will there be a test at the end?
私を許してにゃん純情すぎてって許してにゃんテンション高くって許してにゃん性格良すぎて許してにゃん許してにゃん許してにゃんマジで許してにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃありがとう Max for the Nyan Pirate Odessa thank you
so much. Hi, thank you for resubscribing with Prime for 32 months. You only get 1 Prime every month. I'm so honored that you chose to use it to support me. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for the streaks as well. Beaufront, thank you for resubscribing. Thank you for the 24 months. I appreciate it. Thank you. 2 whole years. That's crazy. Thank you. 8-Bit, thanks for the 90 stream streak. Deckhand, the 20 stream streak. Thank you. Eclipse, thanks for the 40 stream streak. Derp, thank you for the 90 stream streak. Max, thank you for resubscribing with Prime. Only 1 Prime every month. I'm so honored you chose to use it to support me. Thank you. Thanks, guys. And our Mystica from like an hour ago. Thanks for using your Prime as well. Thank you, guys. Sovereign, thanks for the bits. Mrs. One, thanks for the 75 stream streak. Welcome in, guys. Hope you guys are doing great. Happy to be back streaming again. Ready to show your slideshows. We got a lot more submissions than I expected. What do we have right now? Oh my gosh, there are like 29 here. There are like 29 here. So there is a chance that if you submitted a slideshow, that it may not show up on stream. Yeah, we're going to be using a random number generator to choose the ones that we show on stream. We don't have a whole lot of time. I don't have endless time to go through all of them. If I don't review it on, I'll look at all of them. I'll be looking at all of them off stream at the very least, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get through all of them. But we'll do our best. We're doing more than 1 stream. I'll try. We might. Last time we had 9 and it took 6 hours. Yeah. Wow, we had 9 last time. Wow. Okay, we're gonna get through these so fast. So fast, okay? So fast. Hope she gets to Albuquerque. It's not. There's no Albuquerque in the slideshow, unless one of you guys made a slideshow about Albuquerque. I have no idea. A very educational slideshow about Albuquerque. Do I have a plushie? I do not have a plushie. No, I'm sorry. I don't. I do have some merch though. I do have some merch. Let me grab the link here and pop it over in YouTube chat here. I do have some merch, but none of it is a plushie. You can check it out. It was some. Oh, thank you. Thanks, VHS, for popping that into the YouTube chat. It includes some of my merch has a hand-signed print. So if you'd like my autograph, then you can buy it. I'm working on the next round of merch. It's still in the early phases of merch, but I am working on the next round of merch. I've talked about it enough and hinted at it enough that I'm letting you guys know I'm working on it. But it's still gonna be a while. It's still in the beginning stages. Like hasn't been manufactured yet, you know? Yeah, merch 2.0. Oh yeah, for the limited merch with the limited merch on Kawa for the Star Y2K, that is going to be available for 4 more days. All the proceeds from that merch will go to Save the children. Full-scale acrylic? I don't know if you guys could handle an 8-foot, a 9-foot acrylic standee. I don't think you're... How tall is the ceiling? Is your ceiling tall enough to fit me? A full-scale Dessa? The current acrylic is full-scale. Shut up! Shut up! Since when was I 8 feet? I'm 9 feet, actually. 9 feet with the feather. You guys keep saying I'm shorter and shorter. I'm gonna keep saying I'm taller and taller, okay? I'm 8 feet. 𝕮𝖵𝖊𝖉𝖎𝖙 Dessa, but it's just her scowling and pointing a pistol at us. Would you guys even like a 𝕮𝖵𝖊𝖉𝖎𝖙? I feel like I'm not that kind of content. I feel like I don't make the kind of content that fosters an audience of people who would want a 𝕮𝖵𝖊𝖉𝖎𝖙 of me. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I feel like that's not the vibe somehow. A 𝕮𝖵 but of Oliver. An Oliver 𝕮𝖵. Oh my god. That'd be cute. I'll say that I don't have an Oliver 𝕮𝖵 in the I don't have an Oliver 𝕮𝖵 in the works right now. Of the Oliver with the bow? How would you even fit that? I feel like 𝕮𝖵s are like long and tall. That picture is kind of like square, you know? A what? Oh, 𝕮𝖵𝖊𝖉𝖎𝖙, it's like those anime body pillows, the waifu body pillows, you know? I'll give Cap the merch rights for that Oliver pic. Oh my gosh. It is a Say So stream. It is a Say So stream. I wonder. I don't sell body pillows. No, I don't. I don't have a body pillow. No. What do you mean not yet? What do you mean not yet? But yeah, should we get into the slideshows? I don't know. And the story 𝕮𝖵, it's the ship. One side sails up, one side sails down. I think that you guys are like misunderstanding the dimensions of a 𝕮𝖵𝖊𝖉𝖎𝖙. You guys like again, I feel like a pirate ship is like a square. A tall rectangle at best. These body pillows are very long. They're long, okay? A ship, the picture of a ship wouldn't quite fit. It wouldn't quite be good. Oh, the standee. The standee, I don't know if I'm going to be restocking it. I do have right now another standee. Hold on. There's another standee for sale right now. Let me get the link for that one into the YouTube chat as well. There's this one on pre-order at the moment. I don't currently have plans for a re-release of that acrylic standee. I mean, maybe, I don't know. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. But that, yeah. There is another standee in an alternate outfit there, available with Kawa Entertainment, and the proceeds will go towards charity to save the children. A 𝕮𝖵 of Cap'n with Bing Bong. I feel like Bing Bong is getting into some gray territory of legality, using an existing IP for commercial purposes. I don't know. That's kind of a gray area. Do people do it in like artist alleys and like sell merch there with other characters in it? Yeah. But I don't think I'm going to be doing it. I don't think I'm going to be playing with fire. I already play with enough fire with my covers on YouTube and stuff. What if we palette swap to purple and call them Bong Bing? Legally distinct Bing Bong Bing Bing boy. Oh my gosh. Wow, you guys are so smart. So smart. Let's do it. Make it orange and call it DM. That might work. That might work, actually. That could be good. All right. Let's get into today's slideshows. Let's get into it. Salican, thank you for resubscribing for 7 months. Thank you, thank you. Really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you.
Vampire 216 lick, Vampire 216 lick, Vampire 216 lick.
That's me trying to lick with no tongue tracking. Okay, let's go. We're gonna get into the slideshows now. I am not nervous at all about what you guys have created, okay? Not at all. Oh, should we keep the background music on? All right, there we go. Not at all nervous about what is going to transpire tonight. All right. We are doing, I'm showing you guys that we're doing a random number generator, okay? A random number generator, 1 through 29, to decide our first slideshow. 17. Okay, let's go. The slideshow. All right, let's go. Welcome in, crew. Does your pink background hurt you? No, it doesn't. It's great. It's fine. Welcome in, crew, to the second slideshow stream, where I present your slideshows because I am an expert in these topics that you have created these slideshows about. Even though I haven't looked at these slides once in my life, so I'm definitely the expert here. I'm definitely the expert. So, let's begin. Let's begin today's presentations. I ain't afraid of no ghost. This was presented. Wait, who did this one? Hold on. Oh, this is Rafe's. This is Rafe's. This is Rafe means. Hold on. Should I put that on the screen somewhere? Hold on. Oh wait, the wrong button. There we go. We'll get rid of that. Beacon timestamp. Do I need to put the? Okay, we'll just let it go. We'll let it go. All right, we'll let it go. I ain't afraid of no ghost. Wow, it got like fade in, fade out. Wait. Okay. Oh. Oh, we got animation on here. What the heck? Let's go. I am afraid of no ghosts. Ghostbusters. There were a lot of Ghostbusters movies. As we all know, Ghostbusters is a movie. And it is from the 80s? And there was not only one Ghostbuster movie, there was a second Ghostbuster movie that released in on June 16th, 1989, as you can see here. RF Henson, thanks for the follow. Welcome aboard. There was a video game, there was Afterlife, and the Frozen Empire. Great. Five. There were 5 things. Five Ghostbuster things. Oh, wait. Yeah, 4 movies in one game. Yes, 4 movies in one game. This was a video game. The one that says video game on it was a video game. 5. There were five ghosts to bust. 5 years to bridge the original 2 movies. Ah, yes. We all know the significance of 5 in Ghostbusters. 4. There were 4 Ghostbusters. Oh, their names, as we all know, Egon Spengler, Ray Stantz, Peter Venkman, and Winston Zeddemore. These are the 4 Busters of Ghosts. Ghostbusters. 3. There were 3 media. In 42 years, the franchise has seen the major releases of the movies, the cartoons, and games. Outside of toys, of course. Of course, toys. A staple of many childhoods. Many childhoods. Many people have seen these movies. Many people have seen a Ghostbuster movie. I'm sure many of us have seen a Ghostbuster movie. Can I get a show of hands of how many of us have seen a Ghostbuster movie? Ah, I see a hand. I see several hands. We have several people who have seen a Ghostbuster. That is great. That is great. And you know, I am glad to be among such spirited individuals who have seen these movies. All right, moving down to 2. 2. The 2 original films started it all. The release of Ghostbusters and Ghostbusters 2. Ghostbusters was in 1984. That's 1984 and 1989, respectively. As you can see, the logo got a bit of an upgrade between the 2. The 2 original films were written by Dan Aykroyd and Harold Ramis. The more you know. And the 2 modern-day films, the release of Ghostbusters Afterlife and Ghostbusters Frozen Empire in 2021 and 2024, respectively. Okay, I guess this seems like probably the 2020 upgrade. So there's 2 original films and 2 modern-day films. Okay, we're learning. And what is 1? 1 icon, 1 franchise, 1 childhood, 1 soul, 1 𝕮𝖃1. And from context clues, I can assume that 𝕮𝖃1 is the name of the car. The car that they bust ghosts from is named 𝕮𝖃1. And I know that because I'm an expert. I know that because I'm an expert. And here's a fun fact for you guys. When choosing the car that would become the 𝕮𝖗𝖊𝖎𝖎𝖑𝖘, I knew it. I mean, I obviously knew it. I'm presenting this. 𝕮𝖗𝖊𝖎𝖎𝖆 always wanted to use an ambulance of some kind, a car that could handle corners and tunnels and carry 4 people and all the equipment needed for ghost busting. From the ground up, everything on the 𝕮𝖗1 was designed and placed with a specific use and purpose by Dan. Every piece of equipment, every switch and button, every light and siren had a purpose. Look at it go. The 𝕮𝖗1. In 2D, it's still cool. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! Stitched together by the ship's surgeon. I have no clue what I'm doing this time. Wraith, thank you for the presentation! Thank you so much for presenting us with Ghostbusters, a movie that we all have seen. That everyone here has seen, right? We've all seen it. Yeah, hooray! Hooray! Yay! Whoa, did the numbers... Oh, I see. I think 𝕮𝖊𝖎𝖎𝖆𝖎𝖏 is in my sheet changing numbers. Wait, are you not? But you are in the sheet changing numbers. Okay, I see what's happening. I see what's happening. So now we're gonna change the random number generator from 1 to 28. I see what's happening. I see what's happening. I've been hacked. What happens when you cross the busting streams? That's when... the big marshmallow guy comes out. I don't know. I've never seen it. I've never seen it. Number 6. New slideshow. Oh. All right. This was... Oh, can I say who created this one? Let's see. This was submitted by the Darkest Derp. Were they made in Google Slides, PowerPoint? I believe most of them are made in Google Slides. Most were in Google Slides, yeah. All right. Automotive lamps and how not to be a dangerous nuisance about using them. Now, as a pirate, I mainly sail the seas, so I don't have an expert experience in road etiquette. However, this will be an educational experience for all of you, I'm sure. Not that I think anybody on the crew would be a dangerous nuisance, but doesn't the ship have lamps? But not automotive lamps. Automotive lamps? This specifies automotive. Okay. Indicator lamps. To be seen and expected. Listen, this is when you have to indicate. When you need to indicate which way you're going to go. Here we go. Direction indicator lamps. This is also alternatively called a turn signal. These are blinking lamps mounted near the corners of a vehicle. Wow, I'm learning a lot. Okay. It indicates the intent to turn or change lanes towards the side the lamps flash. this is activated by the driver, and it allows other drivers to expect a change in how your car is moving, enhancing safety. Predictable driving is safe driving. If you're unpredictable on the roads and other drivers cannot anticipate where you are going, then that can cause an issue. That can cause misunderstanding. That can cause it might in some cases cause collisions. So, in order to be an effective communicator, these indicator lights are a great tool for all drivers to use. Hazard lamps is another lamp that you can try out. This flashes all of the direction indicator lamps simultaneously and in phase. This is usually used to indicate a hazard. So, if your vehicle has to be stopped in or near moving traffic, it's a good time to use it. If your vehicle has been disabled, if you're moving substantially slower than the flow of traffic, or if there is stopped or slow traffic ahead, these hazard lamps are a good indicator to let other drivers on the road know that something is up, and it allows them a chance to maneuver safely around you. We have to use those? I thought they were connected to my music system. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, yeah, the dash cam footage. Oh no. I leave my hazard lights on so I have the option to be a hazard. I don't think that's not if you look at the purposes listed here, I don't think that it lists anything about allowing you to be a hazard on here. But let's move on. Maybe there's a second slide about it that indicates that you can use it that way. Nope, it looks like we're moving on to reversing backup lamps. This warns of a vehicle's rearward motion, and it is to provide illumination to the rear when reversing. So these are they are automatically triggered, correct? They are automatically triggered when the vehicle is placed into reverse mode. There are also rear position lamps. Visibility for the rear of a vehicle. They are lit when the headlamps are activated. Turn them on so other drivers can see you. Why are you asking us? You're the expert. I'm just allowing for I know, I understand that, but I'm allowing for peer review. Because I know that in some of these subjects, there are other people who may also be experts. And if they want to review if they want to provide their input, their valuable input, I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm above it, okay? Yeah, it's to quiz you, to make sure you're paying attention. Yeah. Stop lamps. These are brighter than the rear position lamps, and they are activated when the driver applies the vehicle's brakes. And this warns vehicles behind to prepare to stop. There's also a center-high stop lamp, visible if other stop lamps are blocked. It helps differentiate stop lamps from rear position lamps. Oh, I never thought of it that. I mean, I definitely thought of it that way. It's not just that it looks cool to have lights at the top of the back of the car like that. It's not that. Okay, and there are, of course, the utility of headlamps. These are to see and be seen. As you can see here, with the use of headlamps on your vehicle, you can see hazards in the nighttime. For example, this photograph here shows your vision with headlamps on and directed forward. as you can see, there is a hazard in the road. In this case, you would slow down to avoid the hazard until it has been cleared and the road is safe to continue through. Should you elect to not use the headlamps in the dark, the animal will not be visible, and you risk hitting the animal. Okay, I'll take your question, 𝕮𝖓𝖙𝖐𝖏. 𝕮𝖓𝖙𝖏, sorry. I always say 𝕮𝖓𝖙𝖐𝖏. What's wrong with me? It's like constant. I always say 𝕮𝖓𝖙𝖏. 𝕮𝖓𝖙𝖏, I will accept your question here. Where can we get headlight fluid? Headlight fluid can be obtained at most locations where the locations like 7-Eleven, like attached to like 7-Eleven, there's like some places that like sell stuff that like make your car go. But like if like the main thing that you want to do when you go into the 7-Eleven is buy a chicken roller, buffalo chicken roller, and a big gulp. And that's the most important thing. If you're in like a really big pinch, you probably could use your big gulp as your headlight fluid, but I don't know. Probably ask if they have it in stock. Is the chicken roller for me or for the car? What do you think? What do you think? Is the chicken roller for you or your car? If the big gulp is for your car, what do you think the chicken roller is for? We share it. That's right. You share it. You eat one of them, and then you put the other one in the you put the other one in the hole where the cigarette lighter hole. Yeah. The grill. The grill. Oh my god, on the grill. Should have thought of that one. All right. Road hazards and potholes. As you can see, with the headlamps on, you can see potholes on the road. Without the headlamps, as you can see, these are the potholes, and you risk colliding with a pothole, which may cause damage to your vehicle. Here is an example of some pedestrians as viewed in the dark with headlamps and as viewed in the dark without headlamps. Now, I know what you're going to say. What's so bad about hitting a pedestrian? Doesn't it get you more points? Yes. Unfortunately, those are points on your license. And that's not... That may impede your ability to legally captain motor vehicles. If they're on the sidewalk, bonus points. That's true. But if you have no headlamps on, you cannot tell whether you're driving on the road or on the sidewalk, so you don't know how many points you should be getting. So it makes trying to dispute your points totals a lot more difficult if you have no proof, if you have no light to be able to know exactly where you were driving, right? So having headlamps makes it easier to see the blood. Oh god. Oh god. Yummy! Yummy! Okay. Road hazards and turns. As you can see, this is a picture that you can hear, right? What do you hear when you look at this picture on the left? Anyway. Turning in the road in the dark, viewed with headlamps. Look. Anyway, you want to be able to see this. If you have your headlamps off, you can't see this and you can't hear this, okay? You want to be able to hear this, don't you?
Yes, you're ready, 'cause I'm waiting for you. It's gonna be so exciting.
Thanks for the stretch. Thanks for the stretch. I'm sorry. We gotta get through the chorus. I'll turn it off after the chorus, okay? Gas, gas, gas. Tonight I fly.
I'll be so quick as a flash. I'll be your hero. Gas, gas. I'm gonna run as a flash. To be the winner. I'm gonna step on the gas and save the big show.
All right. That was just important for me to show you. That was just important, okay? All right, next one. Being seen in the darkness. So, if you are a car in the darkness and you use your headlamps, you are visible to other cars. If you do not have your headlamps on, you are not visible to other cars, and other cars may approach you and hit you. Well, I guess if they have their lamps on, maybe you'll be visible. Okay, I don't know. Maybe it's a two-way street. Ha 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 ha. It is. There's a yellow line. It's a two-way street. And this one neither. Yeah. Use your lamps like bumper cars. All right, being seen in the rain. Okay. This is a car in the rain using their headlamps. And this is a car in the rain not using their headlamps. You cannot even see the car. It's there. It's there in the rain. But it is important to make yourself visible because you are cute. And everyone else on the road needs to see that. All right, and being seen in the fog. Use your fog light. I don't know. Do cars have fog lights? I don't know. I've never used a fog light in my life. Wow, Greta. What a... timely. Car in fog using headlamps and a car in fog not using headlamps. You just high beam and hope for the best? I think so. I think that when there's fog, you're supposed to turn on your headlamps as bright as possible, right? To just really illuminate the world. Being seen in the snow is a similar effect. There's the car. There's the car in the picture. Man, this looks like a nightmare. All right, types of headlamps and their uses. Okay. These are the daytime running lamps. They are low-intensity, forward-facing lamps that increase the visibility of the vehicle to others. These are not intended to illuminate the road. Aha. The daytime running lamps, yes. The fog lamps, this icon right here that I've definitely seen and used before. They provide a wide beam of light with a sharp cutoff at the top. Oh, so that they don't go high, they go low. Aimed and mounted low to increase illumination, directed towards the road, used in conditions of poor visibility due to fog, dust, or snow. Yes. Yes. You can use the lights to cook bacon. Do you put it on the grill? You put the bacon on the grill? Front position lamps, parking lamps. it's a P yelling. They provide nighttime standing vehicle visibility when parked. They can be used similarly to the daytime running lamps in many jurisdictions, but they are not bright enough for use while driving at night. Use low beam headlamps. Low beam headlamps. These provide forward and lateral illumination. They beam close to oncoming drivers. It's flat and low, preventing glare. I disagree with that. In my experience, I mean, it depends on the car, I guess. But some cars are just too tall. Some cars are too tall and too bright for no good reason. And then when their lamps go, it like blares in your eyeballs. The ones you're thinking of are brights? No, I'm thinking of... This isn't even their brights. This is their freaking LED headlamps. They're stinking lights. Because the cars are too tall and they blare right in your eyeballs. And if it's behind you, it's in your eyeballs. If it's in front of you, it's in your eyeballs. I mean, I had a dream this happened once. I didn't actually do it. I sail my ship. I don't actually know anything about this. But I'm just saying. I had a dream that happened once and it annoyed me. Okay, they beam close to the outside of the road. Slopes up. Huh? Anyway, that's a diagram of the low beams. High beams. This is my enemy. These provide intense light for better down road illumination. The glare will blind other drivers. They are only suitable to use when no other vehicles are ahead. This is important. Important. Do not use your high beams when there's anyone else around. I never like using them because I always am I don't want to have to do the hassle of turning them off. Not for use in fog. Yes, I will say it was for legal reasons. What I was saying earlier was jokes. Your headlights move, turn the steering wheel? That's crazy. That is fancy. I've never heard of that. So turn these off when there are vehicles in front of you. Headlamp light generation methods. Halogen lamps. These are incandescent lamps filled with halogen gas. They are brighter than a standard incandescent lamp. LEDs are low power consumption, longer lifespan, and improved durability, but I hate them. Oh wait, high-intensity discharged lamps produce light with an electric arc, exhibit a distinct bluish tint. Wait, I hate the bluish ones. Do I hate the high-intensity discharge lamps more? Yeah, I'm a halogen enjoyer. HID is the enemy. Yeah, I don't like HID. Alright, next. Headlamp... Wait, there's also HID retrofit. Substantial glare, non-street legal beam pattern, reduce traffic safety by interfering with other drivers' vision. Do not use HID retrofit lamps. Look at this picture. It's like this, you can see the car. This, you can see nothing. All right, now I know. I've learned. You guys have learned that HID is the devil, is el diablo, as Sugar would say. Don't be in conclusion, crew, do not be a dangerous nuisance. Use your automotive lamps correctly and safely. Thank you for listening to this public service announcement. Thank you, Derp, for providing this slideshow. Thank you. That was fun. Okay. Our next slide shall be 1 through 27. Let's pick one. It's going to be number 10. Oh no.
Cucumber.
Can I re-roll? Can I re-roll? I just see the notes that the mods wrote, that I believe Amber Jellyfish wrote next to this one. Just the note Amber Jellyfish wrote next to this one was, Odessa knew this one was coming. You can see those? Did you write that one, Ash? Did you write that note?
Nice.
Ah! I hate my life. I hate my life. See, hold on. You know, I did know this one was coming because did you see what I put in the thumbnail for today? Did you see what I put in today's thumbnail? Don't be a hater, do your job. You do your job. All right, the slideshow. Who did this? Who do I have to blame for this? Hold on. Baku! The betrayal. All right, here's the slideshow. Here's a slideshow that I'm doing under duress. It is called Why You Should Play 𝕮𝖊𝖈𝖎𝖆𝖑𝖘. It is not just about horse girls. What is that horse pose? Oh my god. Based on real horse. Each 𝕮𝖆's personality is based on their trainer's habits. Each design is approved by the real horse owner, so they approve of them. I didn't know that they got approval from the actual horse. I guess it makes sense that they'd have to get approval from the actual horse if they're using their likeness for it. I guess. This horse, hold on. That's crazy. All right. High quality music and idol performances. They have several songs with their own songs and performances. Games. Unlimited games. But no games. Decide on who is dancing on the stage. Each song feels like a concert. So it's like Idolmaster. Play Idolmaster! I mean, this is why you should play 𝕮𝖆𝖈𝖎𝖈𝖙. A variety of songs and more that you can find on YouTube if you like them. Who doesn't like watching pretty girls sing and dance on stage? You know, I do like idols. Alright. They are inspired by real life horse events. Wait, why is there something called Cinderella Grey? Is it really just taking from Idolmaster or Cinderella Girls? This is just Idolmaster reskinned, huh? I'm just trying to copy my homework, but don't make it obvious, huh? Inspired by real life horse events. All major races are accurate as to what happened to the real horses. Play story mode to watch events unfold as you watch their struggles to become a champion. Animes and movies are made if you want to enjoy watching more 𝕮𝖆 stories. Can we delete that clip? 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 There's one horse that never won. That sucks. See that Autobot got that. Oh my god. Alright. There is fun and addicting gameplay. You can pick whatever UMA you have and pick of several game modes to play. Find your favorite UMA and learn more from all the events in the game. No two runs are the same. RNG events to keep things interesting. Learn how to manage your UMA by racing other UMAs, finding a balance that works. I see. Why does she have feathers on her head? Is she a bird horse? My favorite UMA is Thurman. The jokes! There are jokes in this game. Why do I have feathers on my head? Because I'm a pirate captain and it's fancy to have feathers on my head. Why are you coming after me? Why are you attacking me? Why are you attacking me? If two vegetarians get into an argument, is it still called beef? Oh. Want to hear a joke about construction? Sure, I'm still working on it. Ouch! Ouch! I hate this GIF! I hate this GIF! I mean, I love this GIF. Thank you for your time. Love your UMA idols. Stay safe out there, Baku the Fool. You know, I feel like... I think Mouse posts this GIF all the time. Thank you. Thank you for the slideshow of why you should play Uma Musume. Thank you, Baku. I need a slideshow on why you should listen to Morning Musume next. Who submitted the Morning Musume slideshow? Who submitted the Morning Musume slideshow? For balance. For balance. Alright. New RNG. New RNG. 13. Ah. Oh wait, hold on. We have ads to run really quick. Let me hydrate. Thanks for the hydrate. Let me run ads really quick. And then we'll get into the next slideshow. Sorry, give me 1 second to... Oh, gotta refresh this page really quick. I'm a professional streamer. Ads, sorry. Ads. Oh, Ahoy time. Wait, during the ads? That's a bad idea. I'll do it after. I'll do the Ahoys after the ads. Sorry. I'll Ahoy after the ads. Although... I think most of the first 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I feel like most of you guys are already subbed, so you probably aren't watching the ads right now anyway. Anyway, I'm gonna go get more water really quick. I'll be right back, guys. Be right back. Oh, I meant to mute my microphone. Wow, Ventpig, thank you! Thank you for gifting us up to the community. Holy crap, thank you so much. Thank you, Ventpig! Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm back. And we're gonna get into our next slideshow. You know, Akairi, arigato. Arigato. Thank you. Our next slideshow is by, can I say? By VHS. This is Photography Basics, how to bring your photos to a new level and tell a story. We're starting off with a beautiful example of what appears to be a... What are they called? Not a lemur. A ferret! A ferret! A ferret at the beach. I feel like I want to listen to the ferret goes to work song. Is it a possum? Oh, it could be a possum. It looks more like a possum now that you say it. Well, it's at the beach. Whose slideshow? This is VHS's slideshow. All right, let's go into it. Step 1. Wow, look at this like font. This feels like proper artsy corporate, you know? Step 1. Proper exposure and the 3 pillars. Alright, as you know, in photography, there are the 3 pillars of exposure. There's ISO, shutter, and aperture. ISO is going to be your general sensitivity to light. So it can... If your subject is darker, your ISO should be higher. But don't make it grainy. If you go too far, it's going to be too grainy. Aperture did science. Aperture science does do science. They do what they must because they can. Cap isn't part of photography basics, knowing this. What? Isn't part of photography basics knowing the subject? I'm teaching you guys the basics. I'm teaching you guys the basics here. I obviously know all of this stuff. Shutter speed tells you how long the sensor is going to be open, okay? How long it's going to be exposed to light. If you have it open for longer, then you're going to, if something is moving, it's going to be like blurry on your thing, okay? If you want to have it like a really, really crisp, fast picture, you got to have a super, super tight shutter speed, okay? If you don't want any blur, you gotta have it be like that fast. Meet me at the aperture, 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 aperture. Speaking of aperture, the opening of the lens in which brightness, which affects brightness and depth of field. Okay, if you have a wider opening of the aperture, then it's gonna be brighter and the background would be blurrier. So if you like that sort of look of focusing on the portrait mode vibe, yeah, the portrait mode vibe, then a wider aperture opening might be the move. Auto mode, point and click done. Listen, we're getting into the details here, okay? There are also 3 pillars of exposure. Wait, the first one... Wait. Did you already... Okay. Okay, obviously it's the same subject we're talking about. Ideally, you want all 3 elements to be in balance. If any of these elements are out of balance, it may cause your picture to be overexposed, underexposed, or out of focus. So having the exposure dialed in will greatly improve the quality of your pictures. Okay, yes. Here are some examples, courtesy of Coldest Light. These are well done. Look at that. You can see the blur in the distance. You can see the light balance is appropriate. The one below is a bit darker, but you can still see the difference in the contrast. And it's very crisp and clear. Step 2. White balance and color temperature. So, there's the color temperature scale here on the right. From 1000K to 10,000K, the light spectrum varies between really, really warm and very, very cool. You can adjust this in your camera when you take a photo to find the balance that works best. So light sources are measured in temperature. It's in Kelvin? Kelvin. This is Kelvin. The color temperatures will show up in your photos, playing a role in the setup of your shot. So learning how to balance and account for them is crucial. It's critical. Sometimes your like camera will have like settings. I don't know. I feel like I remember going through like my camera settings before, and it'll have like the right over here, like the tungsten, fluorescent, flash, cloudy, shade, daylight settings on the camera. This tungsten one in natural light looks so moody and like a filter. You know what I mean? Like a Tumblr filter or something. That's what it's for. Yes. So there are presets. Oh, the presets over here are around these areas. So you get fast access to these presets here instead of like changing the balance like that. Fascinating. Yeah, Twilight filter. Twilight filter is more green though, isn't it? This is too purple to be Twilight. Okay, color temperature and white balance. Ooh, this one looks ominous. Look at that, I love that. Lighting is a very hard thing to predict and control, so the important thing is knowing how to adapt to your sources. And it also plays a role when shooting digital versus traditional. Oh, yes. I feel like in digital, at least when I take pictures on my phone, my Samsung does a lot of post-processing after I take it, and it's able to take like a bunch of pictures at once and like compile them, process them to be like the best version of the picture. Where you're gonna have like one take on like a traditional camera, right? Digital allows for editing after the fact. However, with film, each roll is better suited for its own unique conditions. This does not make film rolls unusable. It just means you may get unique results. I think that's beautiful. I think it's beautiful to have film that is imperfect, but it is truly that moment. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. This is Moyasi. Moyasi did this. Yay, Moyasi. I met Moyasi at TwitchCon. Composition. This is a fun one. Let's talk about the rule of thirds and the golden spiral, the golden ratio, okay? The makeup of your shot. So you want to make sure your shots look visually appealing and interesting, right? So let's go through some methods. Rule of thirds, placing subjects along the invisible lines and intersections. As you can see here, it's slightly offset from the center of the photo. Putting the subject, the subject of the photo here or here or here or here will balance it. Will balance it a little differently. It will change the vibe, the story there. Leading lines. Let's go into leading lines, which are I don't know. Using natural or man-made lines to guide the viewer's eyes to a subject. Oh. Like how this guides you to look at the tree. Yes. Balance, having equal weight distribution to show a sense of stability or harmony. Diagonal, using naturally occurring lines to divide your frame from corner to corner. Nice, nice. Yes, yes. Oh, the tunnel is leading lines. The tunnel. Tunnel is leading lines. There we go. That's what I said. That's what I said. Frame in frame. A second frame is used in a photo to capture a subject. I mean, I know this. An unbalanced juxtaposition, placing opposing elements or subjects within frame to highlight differences or create irony. So finding the best composition that works for your shot is hard to plan for, so keep your mind open to new and interesting possibilities. Yeah, it's not always correct to have the subject of the photo be plain, flat, in the center of the frame, right? Like, if we look at this guy, oh, hold on. If we look at this guy here, it's like, it looks cool because there's the thing off to the side, right? If you just have that in the center of the frame, it's a different vibe. The vibe is different. Follow your heart. Follow the vibes. Okay. V shape and diagonal. Look at this picture. Look how cool that is. Having it be slightly off kilter gives like a very cool vibe. Oh, rule of thirds. This was captured by VHS Daydreams. The compositions are extremely versatile and can even be combined to make shots even more complex and interesting. Always be looking for new angles and don't be afraid to experiment when practicing. Trust your eyes when framing, but don't overthink it. This looks sick. It's like, is it like an observation thingy? With like the fog? This looks awesome. What the heck? And of course, this is the photo that I took, which I totally meant to be pyramid. I totally meant it. I definitely know all these rules of composition. Leading lines are their coldest light one. Look how cool that looks. The lines of the window frame showing the subject there. And then the S curve. 𝕮𝖙𝖈𝖎𝖙𝖐𝖚. Look at this S curve. It's like this photo invites you to walk into it, you know? Yeah. Photo while falling over is artistic. Yes. Illuminati pyramids? Yes. As above, so below. Step 4, bring it all together. With time, practice, and experimentation, these skills will develop as you put them to use, okay? Take in your surroundings and absorb yourself in the scene. You may be there to capture the moment, but you are also a part of it. It's not science. Can't get it wrong. Cameras you use don't really matter. What matters is how you convey what you're trying to capture. The best camera to use is the one you have available. That's true. I like that. This, you can see the leading lines up here. The leading lines that go into the subject. You can see that. You can see this, like, the L here. That there's the interest here. And I guess there's a subject here, so this might be also rule of thirds. It's kind of thirding it up here. Rule of thirdsing it up. This is a picture by VHS Daydreams. This one is Moyasi. Look how pretty these photos are. And of course, the light balance in these is great. I like how this one, like, it's bright, but then as you go into the back, it's like, it darkens. Oh, it's cool. Okay, here's some more. This is another one by Coldest Light. You can see the balance of the light is lovely. The detail is very there. Then the nice blur in the distance. This one here by 𝕮𝖙𝖈𝖎𝖙𝖐𝖚. Beautiful composition. The way that the path is here off to the side. Then the way that the mountain climbs up there. All the bright colors. In darken. And then this one is a VHS photo. Look at this. The diagonal. the diagonal, not only in the lights, the strings, what do we call that? Hold on. What do we call the strings? The cables, but also the clouds that follow that same pattern. And then the beautiful single airplane there offset. You know, sometimes these composition things, they just happen. You have an eye. I feel like you have to have an eye for it to see when it's there. And then you have to, I'm sure that there was a bit of manipulation to get this photo, right? You can't you have to make sure you're in the right spot so that the diagonals kind of align. You have to do it quick enough so that this element is going to still be there, right? Yeah. It's a lot of experience, a little luck, I think, in photography. I feel like maybe a lot of luck in some kind of photography, whether you have a good composition, whether it works with you. Especially in something like nature photography, if you're taking photographs of like birds, you're gonna have to stay in place for a long time to try to predict what the birds are going to do to get a pretty picture, right? Moya, see, look at the beautiful pattern here, framing and leading into the subject here. It looks so cozy. Another VHS photo here. Skeleton. GM. Another one. Look how pretty this one is. This looks like a magical forest. This, I would hide from ring wraiths underneath this. You know what I mean? Dr. Skellebones. Is that what you're waiting for? The world is full of wonderful stories. Find them, listen, and share them. This is beautiful. This is a lovely, lovely presentation. Thank you for teaching us all about photography, VHS. Thank you! And showing such lovely examples. I was very shocked that one of my own photos was in there. I met Dr. Skellebones the same day I met Ash. Aww. Friendship. Friendship. That's so nice. Okay, we're gonna do another one. Number 15. This was presented by... This was created by... Oh, can I say? 𝕮𝖊𝖉𝖎𝖙. Ah. And of course, this is presented by Odessa Delico, PhD. Classified. Do not redistribute for government use only, crew. I'm going to need some NDAs signed in chat that you will not distribute this. You will not distribute this. This is for government use only. Thank you. Thank you for signing the NDAs. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. Okay. I think that's enough. I think that's enough NDA signing. All right. This is classified article MLG 420.69. What is a cryptid? As you may or may not know, cryptids are animals or other beings whose present existence is disputed or unsubstantiated by science. However, the US military has found that they are actually very kawaii. This presentation hopes to validate and gain further understanding of our mysterious yet adorable friends. And let's get right into it without further ado. Jump scare. That is rather cute. That is rather cute. It's kind of kawaii. Certified Hood Classics. In effect, bangers. Full name title. As you can see, we have several things that I know all of them. This one here. This guy is a little bat lizard. A little bat lizard. It's got teeth. What is it? Is that a chupacabra? It is a chupacabra? His name is Greg. That's Greg. Okay, Greg. We got the Bigfoot. The Bigfoot. We got Mothman. We got a dragon who loves New Jersey. Jersey Devil. Jersey Devil. That's right. There's a Jersey Devil. It looks like a dragon. Okay. Then there is a Wendigo. Wendigo. And then there's Jim Carrey. Then there's Jim Carrey as the Grinch, I believe. No, it's not the Grinch. I guess it's a Sonic background. It's a Sonic background. Looks like he's doing a Grinch face, but he always does faces. He said to put him in. Jim Carrey said to put him in. You were talking to Jim Carrey and he said to put him in. Alright, results are from a questionnaire where 100 random citizens were subjugated in the back alley of Dunkin' Donuts. No one was hurt during this research activity, reportedly. Ah! Nice. Yeah. Our mission. Integration of kawaii into cryptid community. Yes. Here we are. Here we need more kawaii in the cryptid community. Look, there's a cute kitten, there's a cute Kirby. There's my Melody. And Sanrio is it in Puroland or Hello Kitty Kawaii Paradise?
純情すぎてって許してにゃんテンション高くって許してにゃん性格良すぎて許してにゃん許してにゃん許してにゃんマジで許してにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃりがとう Greta for the Nyan Pirate Odessa Thank you.
We do need more kawaii. That was a great way to inject more kawaii into the cryptid's presentation. Thank you. Powder, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. Happy to have you here on the crew. Welcome. Moving on. Benefits of incorporating kawaii into the cryptid community. I was expecting text. This is the benefit. The benefit is a green screen guy dancing in the grass. He looks happy in his polka dot shirt. 𝕮𝖊𝖈𝖎𝖆. This is a green screen 𝕮𝖊𝖈𝖎𝖆 dancing. Yeah. Now get out there and make us money. Nice boat. Nice boat. Insert a Cruel Angel's thesis. Okay, hold on. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching this presentation. It's been real. This presentation has enlightened so many. Thank you very much. All right. Thank you for this presentation, Sugar. Congratulations. 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 Okay. Next. 1 through 24. We have number 24? Wow. This one comes from... Oh, hold on. Let me get my background music back on. You don't have to update the spreadsheet for this one. This one comes from Bookworm Night. And this presentation is titled, VTubers and Muppets Are the Same. A discussion on cultural osmosis between felt and digital folks. Cozy Cottage, thank you so much for resubscribing for 2 months. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Welcome in. VTubers and Muppets are the same. This is a bold statement. Let's go. First of all, what is a Muppet? A Muppet is a puppet character created and performed by Jim Henson and Company. As you can see, some famous examples here are Kermit the Frog and Kermit the Frog and Blue Kermit the Frog and one of those old men that sit at the theater and flirt with each other. And Mrs. Piggy, perhaps? Is Mrs. Piggy up there? And let's ask the question, what is a VTuber? A VTuber is someone who uses digital effects and graphics to become another character. I wouldn't know. I personally am not a VTuber. Contrary to what you may think. You might look at me and say, oh wow, that's a VTuber right there. In reality, I am an anime girl in real life. This is a webcam that I'm using right now. And I'm using a green screen. This is simply me in real life, so I'm not becoming another character. This is who I am. Yes. So, how are Muppets and VTubers connected, you may ask? Though they look like they're just a character being played by someone else, they become their own denizens. It comes naturally to look and talk with a Muppet, as it does with a VTuber. They become their own denizens. Yet look, there's somebody talking to Miss Piggy, there's somebody talking to a VTuber. It is natural, the natural order of things. You're a Muppet in real life, pretending to be a human on the internet? Ah, nice. Here's the webcam, and you could hold 2 fingers in front of your face if I wanted to. If I wanted to, I just don't want to, that's all. Theory, there is a Muppet for every VTuber. For every VTuber out there, there is a Muppet that connects with them. Black and white and full of chaotic energy. Wilkins and Watkins with pumpkin potion. Aww. Aww. That's cute. Ginger wears glasses and is a scientist. Dr. Bunsen Honeydew Beaker and Bobby Weston. Oh my god. Wow, that's a great, beautiful observation. A beautiful observation, and I stand by this. Are you a vampire? Do you have a purple aesthetic? Do you like to sing? Can you do basic arithmetic? Oh no. Congratulations! You are either Captain Odessa or her Muppet counterpart, Count Von Count. Oh no! Oh no! It's true! It's the same picture! Oh no! Wow. And look, he's wearing a monocle and I'm wearing glasses. I just need to cut off one of these things and I'll look just like him, huh? Welcome in, Headhunter Productions. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in over on YouTube. I'm losing my mind. Thanks so much. I hope you had a good stream. Wow. This presentation has been most enlightening for everyone here, I believe. I'm pretty sure this one slide inspired the entire PowerPoint. I wouldn't be surprised. This is good. That was so good. Bookworm Knight, thank you so much for this PowerPoint. The lead up was so funny. The lead up. Are you a vampire? Do you have a purple aesthetic? Like the evidence kept building. So clever, so funny. Love it. Thank you so much. I'm a Muppet, not a VTuber. I'm a Muppet. I'm learning new things all about myself, huh? Okay. Let's pick a new one. Number 3. When it's a small number, DM gets mad. Wait! There's no way DM could be mad about this one. Change my mind. This has been an extremely highly anticipated, a very highly anticipated presentation, okay? If you know, you know. This is literally years in the works here for this presentation. Too anticipated, so I made it low quality to disappoint. Shut up! This has been presented by, can I say? Yes, 𝕮𝖊𝖉𝖎𝖆. 𝕮𝖊𝖉𝖎𝖆 made this one, and it is entitled The Truth About Vampires. When you think of vampires, crew, what comes to mind? And let's clear our minds. Let's clear our minds of the Count Von Count, okay? Let's try to get Muppets out of our brain for just a moment. It can come back later if you'd like, but for now, clean slate. What do you think of? Bats? Coffins? Castles? Interviews? For many, it is, of course, their teeth. Chocolate. Chocolate! Their teeth. Why is there like a... Why is there like a TikTok logo on it? What is that? What is that? All right. Welcome to the present. Wait. The meta. Welcome to Everything You Know About Vampire Teeth is Wrong, presented by Vampirate Odessa, MD, DDS, DDR. Yeah, Odesception is back. First, we must ask, how many fangs do vampires have? You may think you know the answer. Old pop culture depictions of vampires, including Dracula, had 2 fangs in various positions along the upper jaw. Newer pop culture, including the very authentic, colorful Halloween teeth, tend to depict 4 fangs, 2 along the top jaw and 2 along the bottom. Yes, the scholarly source of colorful Halloween teeth. Yes, I'm glad that we have our sources cited here. The answer can be found simply by looking at bite marks. Throughout history, they have appeared similar in depictions. Why did he put... Listen, you could have just put like one picture of him and then like a zoomed in picture, but you had to add a shirtless picture of him to the slideshow. I didn't make it. I didn't make this. I'm just looking. Respectfully. It's back! However, looking deeper, more inferences can be made featuring model Asterion to avoid realistic blood. 2 bite marks, no bruising, no other indentations. So this evidence is important, which we'll find out on the next slide, I'm sure. Now we must look at jaws and how they bite down. We're getting into the mechanics of this. Notice the top jaw is fused to the skull. Biting is performed by lowering and raising the bottom jaw. Try it yourself. This is not unique to vampires. It's the same case in humans as well. Try moving your jaw. It is your bottom jaw that is moving. To bite down with the top jaw, one is actually moving their entire skull. To get the force necessary to break skin, the lower jaw would have to anchor and provide leverage. This would leave indentations of the lower jaw on the recipient's skin. This means vampire bites would look more like this. Toxic smiley. Toxic emoticon smiley. I see what you mean. There's no other bruising, nothing else there. Okay, yes. However, if the 2 fangs were actually on the mobile bottom jaw, one could drive the lower jaw up quickly enough for sharp fangs to pierce without lasting indents from the top jaw. It's simply a manner of mechanics, a simple manner of mechanics, as you see. Therefore, it stands that vampires have 2 sets of fangs. However, have two fangs. However, they are located along the bottom jaw rather than the top. Presented by Vampirate Odessa MD DDS DDR. Death Ghost Gaming, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. Happy to have you here on the crew. Welcome. You've now learned the truth about vampires. They bite with their lower jaw, yes. Because there's no indentation of the top jaw that you would expect if it were. The indentation from the bottom jaw that provides enough leverage for the top jaw to bite down. Are the fangs retractable? That is a secret for another slideshow. Scrape and lick for sure. All vampires wear fake teeth. That's why the Halloween teeth are authentic. Oh my gosh. Fake teeth on top, real teeth on bottom. You guys can't see my bottom teeth. Oh, you can. I lied. You can. Uh-oh. They must be retractable, huh? Tusks. Wanna boop the snoot? Boop. 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 Thank you, Dollar Master, for this very informative and educational slideshow. The long-anticipated theory of vampire teeth, the truth about vampires. Ahoy, 𝕮𝖗𝖊𝖉𝖎𝖆, welcome in. Just gonna lurk. Thank you for lurking. Thank you. It back. What a final pick to leave it off on, too, this one. Glad I spent 8 minutes Googling copyright-free teeth gifts. Look at you tried to find it copyright-free, and then here I am playing copyrighted music over people's slides. Thank you for the hydrate. Okay. That was a beautiful slideshow. 1 through 22, our random number is 3 again. Okay. Our next presentation is from Locked Key. This is all about American Brilliant Cut Glass. Oh! Adapted from a presentation prepared by the American Cut Glass Association. All photos of cut glass are my own. You know, I never really thought about cut. Is it actually cut? I guess it must be. Let's learn. Glass production in America in the early 1600s. But it was not until the early 1800s that it really hit its stride. Due to high taxes on the production of glass in Britain, glassmen specializing in making and decorating fine lead crystal emigrated to the U.S., bringing centuries of expertise with them. The cut glass in America truly began to distinguish itself from European styles in 1876, when the U.S. held a centennial exposition in Philadelphia to commemorate the 100th anniversary of the nation's founding. The demand for fine crystal created a market in America and an industry that was unmatched by any other country. Glassmakers started making and hand-cutting glass around 1870. Oh, at like world fairs and exhibitions. Look how shiny! And of course, it was pioneered by companies like 𝕮𝖊𝖎𝖈, Hawks, Libby, Corning, and many others who built factories in the eastern U.S. American Brilliant Cut Glass. Look at this. You can see the way that it refracts the light. It's like rainbows in there. Oh, so there's the difference here. Pressed glass goes into a mold. There's no cutting on the glass. It's just made with sodium, not lead oxide. So there's a difference between pressed and cut. Oops. This is the comparison. Cut glass is cut by hand using various types and sizes of wheels. It comes from the cutting that is deeper and sharper. Lead oxide content in old cut glass is 36 to 40% higher than the modern standard of 24. Oh, it's a lot of lead. Got to be careful. Oh, you're comparing the European style? The Irish crystal wine glass versus the American glass. The glass is also thicker and heavier. Oh, I bet it's probably like harder to make deep cuts if the glass is thinner, right? Love putting lead in everything. That's true. That's so American. So American. What are the steps required to produce cut glass? This is an uncut... Oh, it's a blank. You start with a blank. Yes, you start with a blank. Here is the bowl. It's blown in the shape of a bowl. All kinds of shapes were blown for cut glass. The next step, you mark the pattern. The pattern is now marked. The roughing cutter makes the major cuts with a steel disc attached to a machine with the blank wheel between the cutter and the wheel. Smoothing. Next comes the smoothing by fine-grained stone wheels. The finer cuts and design are filled in, which takes talent and time. This is an artisanal skill. The polisher uses wheels of willow, cork, fiber, ground pumice, all these different ways to polish. It takes a long time. Polishing anything takes forever. Oh, but later you'd get acid polishing. That sounds nice. Speed it up. The finished product comes out with excellent cutting and great designs. This bowl is Jewel by Phoenix Glass. Look at the intricacies there in the intricacy is in the design there. So the typical workshop where cutters are set up side by side with their cutting wheels. Wow, all in a big row like this. Different types of cuts require different sizes and types of wheels. A typical shop would utilize a production line method, with each cutter performing a specific set of cuts before passing the piece to the next cutter. Makes sense. Oh, and you can look at all these beautiful examples here on the table. Moose! Hi, Moose! Hi! How's it going? How are you? Making these bowls is considered one of the most dangerous jobs, ranked above Alaskan crab fisher, but below shark dentist. Shark dentist. Most craftsmen originally came from Europe. Oh, the Philadelphia Centennial major attraction was American cut glass. Been a lot of life changes. Really hope they're good life changes. Happy to see you. Yeah. Paris World Expo, top prize goes to American glass company T.G. Hawks. World Columbia Exposition in Chicago, Libby Glass Company manufactured and cut glass right on the fairgrounds. Oh, that must have been fun to watch. How's stream and stuff been? Been good. Been Gucci. Been pretty Gucci. Been very busy. Been working myself too hard. But, you know, that's not new. Many flights and cons. Yeah, lots of cons. You got engaged? No way! Congratulations! Holy crap, that's awesome! I'm so happy for you. Congratulations! Oh my god! Let's go! Yeah! Wow, it has been a while. Lots of stuff happened, huh? Man, congrats. Happy for you. Wish you all the best. That's awesome. Congratulations. Where were most of American glass companies located? Has it really been that long? You suddenly got engaged? Oh my god, that's crazy. New York, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Illinois, Connecticut. Oh, sand. You need to have a lot of sand in the area to make the glass. Cheap coal and natural gas needed as well. The East Coast was more densely populated, so there's a good labor force. And then rivers, canals, and rail lines would have good transportation for the finished goods. Why not Arizona or Nevada? Because it wasn't as densely populated for the workforce, I guess. And yeah, I guess so. And I don't know if they have as much coal and natural gas for the power in that area. I don't know. Thanks for the hydrate. Let's hydrate. And it was sold through catalogs. Catalogs. Buying stuff out of a catalog. So old school. Desert sand is less suitable for glass making too. Oh, well, the more you know. The more you know. Many companies advertised in trade journals and sometimes in magazines. Oh, you can see some old-timey advertisements. Libby Glass being advertised in a private retail store, and the jeweler's circular showing the location of their company store. So they'd make glasses, bowls, individual place settings. One can see the various types of tumblers and stemware that was produced. And nice little home accessories as well. Jewel box, puff box, hair receiver. What is a hair receiver? Hair receiver. It was only $4. Cheap. One who receives hair. Hold on, I'm gonna Google hair receiver really quick. Oh. It is a small pot with a hole in the lid kept on the dressing table in the Victorian era to store hair removed from brushes and combs. So they'd save their hair from their brushes, and then they would stuff bags with the hair to bulk out their hairstyles. So it was like fake hair. They would keep it to like make little hair things to put in their hair to puff out their hairstyles. Or alternatively, I'm sure that there was like there's definitely the fad, I guess, the popularity of like hair jewelry, right? Where you could like have somebody's hair in a piece of jewelry that you wear. So I'm sure they might have kept it for stuff like that, for trinkets like that as well. Hair receiver definitely sounds like a Twitch username. Like, thanks for the follow, hair receiver. Yeah, to lock in a locket. Yeah. Very interesting that there was a specific bowl for that. Larger items were also cut, such as the vases one can see at the left. And 2-piece punch bowls. Look how gorgeous those look. Gorgeous. Oh, thank you for the snooze. Thanks for snoozing the ad. We'll get through this before the ad starts next, I think. And lamps. I love lamp. Many specialty items such as this lamp. Cut glass companies produce both items that cost more than the average annual salary and also cut smaller pieces that were more affordable to the middle class. How can you tell which company cut the piece? You can look at the reprinted cut glass catalogs. You can check the maker's mark. Many companies sign their glass later, so the signatures are etched in, but some are difficult to see, and some very fine pieces won't even have it. So you gotta research. Oh, look how finely signed these are. There's the TG Hawks, there's the Libby logo, there's the Gundy and Clapperton. But when it's like all these different things here, it's kind of hard to see when there's all these like facets here, huh? What developments brought about the end of the era? World War I. No more lead oxide or potash imports from Europe. Industry production controls once the U.S. entered the war. Increased labor cost and labor unrest. And as well as more companies entering the market, causing price cuts, material shortages, and thinner glass with little or no cutting. And the original men who started the companies went on to other lines of work or died, and the skilled labor force moved on. The death of an industry. But it is a legacy to be appreciated for generations. Look at these gorgeous pieces. Look at that plate, that platter. These are so intricate. I don't even know what this thing is. Banana split dish? It'd be the fanciest banana split I ever ate in my life. If you'd like to learn more about cut glass, visit the ACGA website at www.cutglass.org. Thank you for this presentation. I never knew all about cut glass like this. I somehow thought that all of this, I never thought that this was actually like cut on a wheel, you know? I thought this would have been like molded somehow. The more you know. I learned a lot. Why the sudden history? Look, we got all kinds of slideshows today. 𝕮𝖊𝖎𝖎𝖑𝑐utglass.organization. Yes, that. Thanks, Locked Key, for this one. Yeah, that was cool. All right, we do have to run ads. We have to run ads really quick, so let me run those ads in between here. And then we'll have ad-free time right after. So just 3 minutes of ads. Sorry, have to run the ads, and then we'll gotcha and we'll find out who the next presentation will be. All right, ads starting now. Man, I haven't eaten. I've been fine. I've been fine, like, until like just now. I was like, man, kind of hungry. I looked earlier before stream. I looked around. I was like, what is there to eat? And I couldn't find anything. I couldn't find anything that looked good. So I was like, I'll just start stream. Your mom. Your mom. That's pretty funny. Eat with my lower jaw fangs. Nom, 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 nom. A boss 36 inches tall is crazy. Oh, there's a Corning museum. Interesting. My mom has her half burrito in the fridge. She said I can eat. That's nice. Ah, Why do the raids come during the ads? Oh no. Rora, Captain Rora has brought her crew aboard. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Rora's squishies incoming. Let's go. Welcome in, Raiders. Hello, hello. Rora, how was your stream? How was Final Fantasy 14? Thanks so much for the raid. Welcome in. Yeah, the realest and the baddest jellyfish. Welcome in. Yeah, sorry about the ads. I don't know. Last time the raiders came in, they didn't get caught in the ads, so maybe they're not in the ads now. Did you hear Avast? You sure did. We're pirates here. We're a pirate crew. Welcome in. Welcome aboard. Rora has been continuing her journey in Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn post-patch content. Nice. Nice, nice. I have a hyperfixation to the game. I hope it's a good time. Hope you're enjoying it. Thank you so much for bringing your crew aboard. Welcome in. Hello, I am your vampire pirate captain, Vampirate Odessa, variety streamer, V-singer, and today I am an expert on many, many subjects. Many subjects, okay? We're doing slideshows today that our viewers have submitted, and I have not looked at them at all ahead of time, so it's been kind of chaotic. Rora, thank you so much for the hydrate, and have a good lunch. Have a good lunch. Thank you for coming by. Please, take good care. Thank you for coming. Bye. And Whimsy, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. Happy to have you here on the crew. Welcome, welcome. Question, and the answer will decide if we could be friends. Arson? I will say yes, but not on the boat. If you do it off the ship, I say yes. Or like other ships, absolutely. Other ships, absolutely yes. Yes. I just want to make sure that the Astoria stays like not burnt is the thing. Because we like live here. But other ships, yeah. Like, you know, I don't know if you know, man, it's like a joke in Captain Rise chat that that Arson is very, very extremely welcomed on his ship. So if you guys if you guys want to do Arson, then go over to Captain Rye. Captain Rye will love the Arson over there. All right, looks like ads are over. Should we get going? Hold on. Hold on. What could I do really quick? I was looking for food, if I could order food, but there's nowhere that I want. Burger King? No. Wingstop? No. 7-Eleven? Tempting. Tempting. Are you followed? Thank you for the follow of this walking for it. Thank you so much. I didn't see an alert come through, but thank you so much for the follow. Welcome aboard. Happy to have you here on the crew. Welcome, welcome. Wait, why did you... Hi, Rai. Hi, Rai. It's fine. It's fine. You don't have... No worries about anything. No worries about anything. We weren't talking about anything. Everything is fine and good, and nothing is weird or bad. Yeah. Abyss or for it or no? Okay, welcome in. Welcome in, Abyss. Our next slideshow will be number 10. Sound believable? I am very honest. Our next slideshow is from Herso. This is some classified research, so again, I'd like to see some NDAs. I'd like to see some NDAs in chat. NDAs signed. Get that big gulp. I can't. I haven't gotten 7-Eleven in so long. Ever since I got food poisoning, I haven't gotten it. I must be strong. I must be strong. All right, thank you for the NDA signing. Thank you so much. All right. This presentation is how video game fonts are secretly running the industry. This is a totally serious academic analysis presented by Odessa Delico. This is from the Astoria's Department of Digital Privateering and Font Espionage, peer-reviewed by nobody. Nobody. You are strong. You don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. The hypothesis. Here we go. The font on a game's title screen tells you everything. Their budget, their total audience, whether the lead developer owns a fedora. So if you look at it, 73% of AAA games are using the same 4 font archetypes. And 100% of mobile games are trying to manipulate you. I don't believe that has anything to do with the fonts, but it is true. I will vouch for that. Mobile games are trying to manipulate you. For sure. Absolutely they are. So, let's look at Exhibit A. This is the gritty sequel font formula. Okay. 1. Take any beloved franchise. Innocent, loved by millions. Sonic the Hedgehog. Let's look at it. It's friendly, rounded text. Everyone's happy. Sonic was vibing. Okay. Add a dark sequel. Same game, but now it's about trauma. And then 3, change the font to something edgy, okay? We are serious now. We have done a war. And then, 4th step, watch your sales decline by 40%. The font warned us and we did not listen. The font predicted everything. Look, Sonic the Hedgehog versus Sonic 06. Sonic 06 is edgy, gothic, angular. The font predicted everything. 𝕮𝖊𝖈𝖎𝖆, welcome in. Welcome. I don't think the font is what ruined Sonic 06. You don't think so? It was just the canary in a coal mine. Okay, the three font archetypes of indie games. Okay, these are indie. Small independent studio, tiny budget, 1 to 4 people who cried during development. I am gonna say that's a bit of a low estimate for a number of people who cried during development. But that's fine. That's fine. A trustworthy font here is the Pixel Nostalgic. This is made, this kind of a font title here. This is made by someone born in 1992 and still won't let go of it. We got an 8-bit chunky pixel font. The dev grew up on Super Nintendo and will never emotionally recover. So you look at Undertale, Shovel Knight, Stardew Valley. We all got those pixel fonts going on, okay? Our next category is a bit dangerous. 8-bit is trustworthy. Yes, trust me. I see. Into the dangerous category, we have the hand scrawled. Drawn at 3 a.m., definitely crying. So it looks handmade, signals that this game will rearrange your emotions without asking. So look at Hollow Knight, look at Night in the Woods. Look at No, I'm thinking about like handwritten game titles feel like they're gonna be sad. Hold on, what was? Yeah, Swan Song. We played the demo for Swan Song and I cried. That looks kind of handwritten. Yeah, I agree with that. All right, now we're moving on to pretentious zone here. The clean minimalist. One font, no personality, many options. Plain sans serif. The dev read one book about brutalism and references it constantly. So we look at Firewatch, we look at Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. These are our three archetypes. That's all there is. Hi JDG, welcome in. All right, Exhibit C, we have mobile versus prestige, what each font says about you. So, mobile game fonts, they're all gonna be rounded, they're chunky, they're bubbly, they got bold outlines, they got a bit of a gradient, they make it look like it's 3D. The font says you are a child and you will spend $4.99. It also says tap, tap, please tap, 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 top up, top up, top up. And on the other hand, are prestige game fonts. These fonts include a custom typeface, costs $40K, easy. They're subtle, they're restrained, they're kerned by hand. This font says, this is art, and you are sophisticated. This font also says, please nominate us for awards. I do see that. I do see that in those fonts. Okay, font forensics. Read the budget from the logo. Okay, $0 to $500. This is a free Google font, probably Oswald. Slightly wrong kerning. The dev's name is in a different font. Someone will patch this. Moving up, the logo from $500 to $50K. Oh, is it just the logo? It's like the whole game. It's got to be the whole game cost. This font was purchased with an indie license. It's consistent, but zoom in. One letter is slightly rotated. They know. They left it. What letter? What letter? The last E? I mean, it's like perspective. It's on a perspective. It's supposed to be a bit off, right? It's the L? I don't know. I'm not playing this game. I'm not gonna look at something that I can't unsee. I'm not gonna do that like the stinking cursor. I can't with the cursor. Anyway, moving on. 50K to $5 mil budget. You got a modified existing font claiming it's custom. Has a making of the font video on YouTube. 8 minutes, 3 employees watched it. This is so specific. If your budget's $5 million to $200 million, you have a fully custom typeface by a studio. It looks incredible. Costs as much as a small house. Lead type designer in the credits. Yeah, that God of War font, very iconic. Very iconic font there. And with a $200+ million budget, you got whatever the CMO's nephew designed, okay? It's actually worse than the $0 tier. Power corrupts. Budget corrupts, absolutely. Yeah, the quad A, bull and scones. Quad A, bull and scones. We're moving on. I can't look at that anymore. The Silent Hill Extended Font Universe. Okay, there's one franchise, 9 games, 9 completely different fonts with 0 explanation. This is the true horror behind Silent Hill. As you can see, can you see some of these? Silent Hill. You can see the different different weights of the letters. The letters are weighted a lot heavier and more bold in the center than on the edges. They're all equal weights in Silent Hill 2. Silent Hill 3 is a different font yet again. It's a lot more stout. Silent Hill 4 suddenly has serifs. Serifs have entered the room. Silent Hill Origins, what is happening? We got some squared off letters. We got like a line through the O. Silent Hill Homecoming, again, I guess trying to do like the ransom letter, all these different letter sizes and stuff. But it's a different font. Then moving down here, there's the consistency is not there. Then Silent Hill 2 Remake is, I guess they are going back to the original one, but they made the letters, it's different. It's not even the same. It's different weight. It's different. It's different. And then Silent Hill F. Verdict, Silent Hill changed fonts 9 times. Konami owes us answers. This is itself part of the horror. Crazy. Crazy. Are the serifs here with us now? On Silent Hill 4, you don't see the serifs? You don't see the serifs? Hold on, I'll pull it up in a new window so you can see it. I'll zoom in on it really quick. There's serifs. Pretty clear serifs. Yeah, the dangly bits. So you'll see like the like this part of the I, this part of the L, this part of the S, right? Those are serifs. All right. Thank you. Thank you. This is... Oh my god. We are all, at all times, being typographically manipulated. Beware vampire. Oh my god. That's incredible. I feel typographically assaulted by this. Thank you. Thank you. Is that Comic Sans? That was incredible. That was awesome. I feel like I learned so much. Thank you. All right, time for another. We have time for another. We have time for another. Number 13. Can I re-roll? I see Ash's comment on this, and I want to re-roll.
Nice.
I want to re-roll. I want to re-roll. I want to re-roll. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. Who? Can I call out who did this? Quiet Riot. Quiet Riot, how could you? All right. Horsing around, the real horses behind the global sensation. Presented by Vampirate Odessa, humanoid equine enthusiast. You know me. Huge enthusiast. So, what is 𝕵𝖚𝖚𝖈𝖎𝖚? It is an award-winning multimedia franchise about horse racing created by Cygames. Anime, manga, movies, music, video games, live concerts, sponsored events, they do it all. They blend elements of gacha gaming, idol culture, and sports drama. Accolades include 2025 Game Awards Mobile Game of the Year, 12th Anime Trending Anime of the Year. What? 12th Anime Trending Anime of the Year. 2025 Anime Corner Sports Anime of the Year. That is it. Yes, they are real. Characters are personified versions of real-life race horses. Character details like appearance, personalities, names, stories, and races all carry over from their real-life counterparts. The easiest way to see the influence of the real horses is through character design. Coat color equals hair color. Face marking equals highlight in bangs. Leg marking equals gloves and boots. Jockey silks equals uniform color scheme and design. So you can see this horse looks exactly like that girl. And this horse's name is Carrot. Quiz time! Use what you learned about which details translate to the anime designs to match the character to the horse. I have to do a quiz. Is this a quiz for me or for you guys watching? The answers will be on the following slides. Let's go. Question 1. Gold ship, the unsinkable. Titanic. What do you guys think? What do you think, crew? Do you think it could be the same picture we looked at before of the same guy from Carrot? Do you think it's Carrot? Do you think it's this person? Do you think it's this one that is red and has the same color fur as her hair? I don't get the hat though. None of these horses are wearing a hat or earbuds. Nobody's wearing a hat or earbuds. The middle one who has the white hat. The middle one does have more of a hat, like that little hat there on its nose. Maybe it is that one. You know, I thought that was Carrot from earlier, but perhaps this is the Titanic. The red ribbons on the horse mean dangerous. What red ribbons? All right, answer is gold ship is C. Ah, well. Guess I got that one wrong, huh? All right, next we have King Halo, Generational King. Man, do you think it could be the horse? Do you think this girl wearing green with blue ears could be the horse wearing green with blue ears? Or do you think it's the horse wearing green with red ears? Or the horse wearing yellow with yellow ears? You think it's A? Why would you think that? Surely it's the yellow one. Surely it's the yellow one. Right, right. She is the Ojo-sama?
許しませんですわ。
I don't know. I wonder what the padding on the nose is for. Do they boop stuff too much? So they gotta like have a boop protector? It was the top one after all. Question number 3. Manhattan Cafe. Jet Black Phantom. Do we think it's the top one, which is a brown horse with her black hair? Or do we think it is B, which has the color of the rain and the horse? Or do you think it's the last one where it's just a black horse with like navy on? I like how... No, I don't like how she's drinking coffee because it's not Dunkies. Why isn't she drinking Dunkies? She should be drinking Dunkies. You guys are all saying C. I feel like it's B. Look at the lead there, the reins or whatever that's called. It matches the yellow stripe, man. Yeah. Is there donkeys in Japan? No! There's no donkeys in Japan! No! Going to Japan sucks because there's no donkeys. Question number 4. Grass Wonder, Mr. Beast's successor. Mr. Beast's successor? Mr. Beast rode horses? Or was he a horse? I don't know. I don't actually know his lore. How are we supposed to know this? They all look the same. They're not wearing fun clothes. They don't have jockeys that were wearing fun clothes. Is it the feet? I'm gonna say it's the middle one because that one has like on its back paw, it has one paw that looks white and one paw that looks black. You know what I mean? The paw. The back paws look different. Oh, B from the forehead? Oh yeah, the forehead. That's right. I guess the forehead matches too, so it's the feet and the forehead. The paws and the forehead. It's a hoof, not a paw. Same thing. Same thing. Aminals are aminals. They're all aminaltronic and fake anyway. They're not real. They're all fake. No aminal in the world is real. They're all aminaltronic. So right. So right. Art imitating life. Much of the art from the franchise is recreations of real events featuring the horses. 𝕮𝖆𝖈𝖎𝖙 became the first Japanese bred horses to get married. Wow! Congratulations to them breaking barriers and getting married as horses legally. I'm glad that they can have the same like rights legally as humans getting married have. That's really good. Asian Flash and jockey Micro. I read Micro. 𝕮𝖗𝖊𝖉𝖎𝖙 take a bow towards the Emperor and Empress after winning the 2012 Tenno show. Wow, what a distinguished bow. Aston Machan's jockey was a huge inspiration to Christopher Lemaire. Who? Should I know who is this like a person people know? Am I stupid for not knowing who Christophe Lemaire is? What? It's a French name. Watch it be like Formula 1. Oh no, it's another jockey. It's just a different jockey. I don't know who Aston Machan is. Isn't Aston Machan a Formula 1 person? Am I dumb? I swear to God, these are Formula One names. Whatever. Aston Martin is a car. Is a car? Okay. Okay, well, I guess... Oh, thanks for the posture check and the stretch and the hydrate. Hold on. Let me catch up. This isn't F1. Look. It's all racing. It's all the same, right? Formula One. Horses. It's all thing go fast. Ugh. What's in a name? Cygames must get rights to use the names from the real owners who approve of the portrayal, directly tying the franchise to industry professionals. Shigeyuki Nishiyama, an owner of Seiyun Sky and Nishino Flower, loved the idea so much he reportedly sold naming rights for only $40. Dude! 40 bucks? I guess if you own horses, you got enough bank, you don't need to get more money, huh? If you own multiple horses, you're loaded. You don't need the 𝕮𝖈𝖎𝖆𝖈 money. Yeah, they got 𝕮𝖶 of 𝕮𝖶. If you sell it for 40, that's when you get to be like, make her the prettiest one. Well, good morning, bro. Good deeds for good steeds. Many fans have participated in fundraisers to better care for retired racers. October 2025, over $800,000 crowdfunded for Northern Lake Farm to renovate stables for 𝕮𝖈𝖎𝖆𝖑𝖘 and friends. There's a cat. There's a cat. July 2025, over 2,500 kilograms of ryegrass were donated to feed Haru Urara and other horses across Japan, crashing the donation website. Urara, Haru Urara, Urara, Urara. That's a song, by the way. That's a song by former Morning Musume member Nakazawa Yuko. A $400K raised to build new stables at Versailles Resort Farm, home of Wonder Acute and Transcend. Interesting. Good deeds for good steeds. They don't get sent to the factory anymore? Yeah, what's up with that? Thank you. I hope you enjoyed learning about horse girls with me. As a thank you, I will... I don't have to read this. I don't have to read this. You're trying to manipulate me into reading stuff and making promises that I'm not reading it. I'm not doing this. I'm not legally obligated to read it. I'm not doing it. No, it's not. It's you guys. Also, here's the indicator. That this is demonic. Hold on. Do you not see the demonic nature of this screenshot? Do you not notice the demonic nature of it? It's a skinwalker. Yeah. the mirror Odessa, and she's reversed. She's flipped. It's like the indicator that I am being held. I am being forced to do this against my will. I am reversed. That's so funny. The reverse Dessa is so cursed. You know, there's a YouTuber who I follow who follows a lot of MLM, who does a lot of anti-MLM stuff. I love her.
Nice.
Hannah Alonso. And at one point she made a video about, oh God, who was it? She made a video about some big MLM. And then suddenly she took the video down. And the assumption was that she was in like legal trouble, like they started suing her and threatening her. So she made another video. She uploaded another video, like saying, like, I was mistaken with what I said. This company is not a scam. They are not a multi-level marketing company. They, she read it as if she was like reading it off of a script, like being forced to read it with like someone like holding a gun to her off screen. But she did it with like, she was wearing no makeup. She always wears makeup and is like really well dressed. She like did this video with like no makeup in like a sweatshirt. She always has the background to say like a fern behind her. She put like the fern, the fiddle leaf fig on the other side of her. So it was all reversed. It was all reversed and all backwards. And everybody who watched her normally was like, this is so funnily, like, we know this is not you talking. We know that we see the signs that this is like you are being forced to do this. So I feel like that's exactly what's happening here with Mirror Odessa. I should have brought up Mirror Odessa the whole time here. That'd be a good bit. That'd be a really good bit. Yes. Waluigi. Oh yeah, Waluigi's here. Waluigi is always here. He always has my back. Okay, I'm not doing this anymore. That was scary. Scary. Okay. Is it the end of the presentation? Yeah, it is. Things quiet. That was pretty funny. Should we do one more? One more? Number 9. Alright, this presentation is from 𝕮𝖊𝖉𝖎𝖙. This is Prehistoric Water Monsters. It was an honor. Feather covers half the screen. That's why it's on this side, okay? That's why it's on this side, so it can just go off screen. Reverse with the glasses looks better than without. You know, I can see it. I can see it. Yeah, yeah. All right, let's learn about prehistoric water monsters. The ocean. It's scary, but it used to be even scarier. Look at this cute little fish with the shark on it. It's so cute. The Megalodon. This is the classic sea monster. You think of a mega sea monster, you're gonna think of the megalodon, okay? It is the shark that ate whales. Enormous. Look at that, a person standing inside its jaw. It lived recently enough that human ancestors would have seen it. Ancestors to humans, you guys. You humans. Not me. I'm a vampire. They would have been able to see it. It's definitely extinct, though. Whales only get as big as they do because there are no megalodon to eat them. The megalodon would be eaten those whales. Look at that. Look how huge. And we don't have them anymore, though. They're gone. That is huge. All the sharp teeth. 𝕮𝖗𝖊𝖉𝖎𝖙. And besides, the megalodon had a rival. What? An animal that could eat it. An enormous whale that ate other whales. The largest teeth of any predator. That's enormous. Look at them. Look at them fighting in the water there. Then look at these guys watching it. Modern sperm whales can explode your organs with sonar by accident. This one could do it on purpose. What? They can explode your organs with sonar? That's a crazy skill. That's a crazy skill. Look at those teeth. Those are nasty looking. All right, now we got the 𝕮𝖗𝖊𝖉𝖎𝖙. I like how it has donkeys in its name. This is an incredibly ancient animal. This is not an accurate photograph, okay? This person does not exist in the same time as this animal. They lived just in time to see the first trees grow. That is wild. The concept of the first trees growing. This is not a shark, but this is a placoderm. It's a weird ancient fish with bony beaks instead of teeth. New studies shrank it, but it was still as big as a great white with armor plating and a guillotine for a mouth. Crazy. Okay, not quite that big, but still that armor plating, the very crazy, like, beak. Wild. I learned from Taskmaster that sharks predate trees by about 150 years. That's crazy. Sharks are older than trees. That's sick. Their bones in the ocean forever will be, I guess. Okay. Paleophis. This is a giant prehistoric sea snake. We don't know how big it was, but most estimate it was around 30 feet or 9 meters. And it was probably warm-blooded. Fascinating. Warm-blooded. It also probably ate early whales. No venom. Wow, that's an enormous sea snake. I never knew that was a thing that ever existed. How do we know? Do we have like bones or remains from it? I wonder. It was about 100 years is pretty exact. What do you mean? So you're just lying to me, Fink? You're just lying to me on the internet? You're lying to me in the name of Taskmaster too? That's sickening. That's sickening, you know? Can't believe you'd do that to me. Maybe Alex Horn will forgive you. Little Alex Horn! Alright, next. Odessa. This is another horrifying not shark. Why does it have, like... That's its tooth? Ew! Ew! The more I look at it, the worse it becomes. It is as big as the largest great whites today. Only one row of teeth per jaw, but they extended out of the mouth like scissors, and the teeth were like saw blades. That's crazy. It looks like serrated, like, craft singles out on the edge there. The goblin shark. This looks terrifying. I don't know what a goblin shark looks like, but that looks horrifying. That guy would just eat you. Yeah, he'd just eat you. It's over. It's over. It looks like this, really. Craft singles out of the wrapper. All right, and now we have mosasaurs. They're not dinosaurs, but they were enormous monitor lizards. They swam. They are basically sea dragons. They're about 50 feet long. And the second row of teeth in the throat, ew! So they could move back and forth. One had teeth like a piranha, another had teeth like golf balls. What? Golf balls? Oh, it's eating a turtle! Wow. These guys look crazy. They look kind of funny though. They're like little fins. Seeing a lizard with little fins, little nubs there looks really funny. Okay, sea scorpion. No way. No way were they that big. It's like enormous lobster. Some of the biggest bugs ever to live. Some of them lived in rivers, hunting like crocodiles. Others lived on land with long legs like huge spiders. They're not scorpions, though. They're closer to horseshoe crabs. I see the horseshoe crab. I see the horseshoe crab there. This is just a horseshoe crab. No, this is a sea scorpion. This is a sea scorpion. 𝕮𝖓𝖚𝖙𝖎𝖚. Wow. Those guys look crazy. Yeah, shrimps. I wonder how they tasted. I don't know. I feel like I've heard the bigger a lobster gets, the more like tough the meat is, and it's not as delicious. So maybe this wouldn't be as delicious as we think. Only one way to find out. Anybody have a time machine that we can go back and watch and go back and see if we can eat one of these? I don't know how we're gonna actually like eat it and kill it, but we'll figure something out. We'll figure something out. We're smart. Then we have 𝕲𝖓𝖙𝖚𝖚𝖔𝖓. That looks so funny. Look at it. It's called the bulldog fish for its ugly mug. Hey. Let's not pass judgment on the appearance here. It's as big as a great white, mouth like a piranha, could jump like a dolphin. Fun all around. Wow, all these nightmare things in one creature. It's very common to find fossils of these things with 6-foot-long fish in their stomachs that they swallowed whole. Fun fact, humans are generally 6 feet tall maximum. Except me, I'm too tall. I'm much taller than that. 6-foot-long fish. So this thing could just swallow a human whole. Like this lady right here. Just nom nom. Slurp. That's crazy. I'm 8 feet. I'm 10 feet tall, actually, so... I'm 10 feet, so I'm way taller. I'm too tall. I'm beyond the height requirement for this fish, so... Yeah. Giant crocodiles. Freshwater wasn't safe either. There were a lot of giant crocs across time. Dinosaurus. Deinonychus is an alligator that ate dinosaurs and was larger than a T-Rex? possibly the largest predator to ever live on land. That's huge. And then there's just this nice little like couple taking a photo together, hiking, not knowing that there is a enormous Deinonychus coming at it. And we have 𝕮𝖗𝖈𝖎𝖆. This one was described in late April. Oh, it's a recent, like a recent discovery from just a few weeks ago. Gigantic primitive octopus, as in twice the size of a giant squid big. That is huge. Look at the human there for scale. We only have the beak, and octopuses don't have much else to fossilize, but going on that beak, this could have been an animal twice as big as a giant squid. And its beak was adapted to crunch things. What things? Shells, bones, skulls? We don't know yet. Who knows what we'll find next? Crazy. Was this the giant squid? And this is the... Now this is the giant squid here. This is the giant octopus. Oh my god. That is huge. Wow. Things you don't really want to meet in the ocean as a human, I think, right? Yeah, it ate whatever it wanted. That's crazy. And that's the end of the presentation. That was very enlightening. I feel like I've learned so much about... I've learned so much about terrifying ocean creatures. That was fun. Thank you for the presentation. Thank you. Oh, that was 𝕮𝖗𝖈𝖎𝖎𝖙. Glarn, thank you. That was fun. We're still 19. Oh my god. I think we're gonna have to do a second stream for this. Because I'm getting kind of tired. I'm sorry to say this, but I'm feeling like tired. I feel like I'm not as enthusiastic as I should be for these at this point. So let's call it here. And we'll come back and do a part 2 to do a few more. I don't know if we'll end up doing a part 3, but we'll definitely do at least a part 2, and I'll have more energy to look at the rest of them. Yeah, we did 10 of them today, right? We did 10, I think. Is that how math works? We did 11? Really? All right. Guess it's down to 18 then for that. Okay. Cool. Oh, there's 18 left. Okay, there's 18 left. We did 11. We're not getting an Uma stream. It's not happening. That's not happening. No. That is not happening. You guys always really impress me with the like at least, I don't know. You guys always impress whenever I do things where I like ask you guys to submit stuff. I'm always really impressed by the amount of effort you put in for something so that I think is like so silly. I'm so grateful for you guys. Like whether it's these slideshows, the ornaments, the pick mixes, whatever. You guys always blow it out of the water. So thank you so much. We'll come back. We'll do more of the presentations. But today we're gonna wrap up. I think. But it was really fun. Thank you guys for your patience as I could not decide when I was scheduling this stream. Could not decide when we're to make this happen. I know you guys have been anticipating it for a while, so I want to make sure that we can get more. When is part 2? I don't know. Probably next week. Probably next week, I think. Maybe. Yeah, to be determined. I'm not gonna pinned anything down yet. Yeah, this was really fun. I will be next streaming on Friday. I'll be doing karaoke, and then that'll be it for the weekend. Yeah, that'll be it for the weekend. But it'll be really fun for karaoke time. I mean, unless something happens where I end up streaming on Saturday, but we'll see. Yeah, let's raid out. Where are we raiding today? Who's live? Who's doing stuff? Let's see. Ludwig. Let's go raid Ludwig. Oh, my cousin's live. Let's go say hi to my cousin. Fellow Vtuber Symphony Orchestra member and purple-haired vampire with red eyes who enjoys Hello Project, 𝕮𝖊𝖉𝖎𝖆. Perhaps she also is the Count. If you were to compare her to a Muppet, perhaps she is also Count Von Count. Looks like 𝕮𝖊𝖉𝖎 is playing Hollow Knight. Let's go and say hi over there. Okay, if you are a subscriber, copy and paste this message right here. If you are a follower, copy and paste this raid message so you still have some fun emotes to take along for the ride as we go and greet 𝕮𝖊𝖉𝖎. Thank you guys for coming today, for bringing your presentations, for bringing your good energy, for always being kind to each other. Join the Discord if you're not in there. We chat there all the time. You put a lot of effort into what you do. Thank you so much, Real Food Poll. Thank you. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Thank you. Okay. I'll talk to you guys on Friday. See you guys in Discord. I'll probably post on Twitter and all that stuff. Take care of yourselves. Eat some good treats, and I love you. Say it back. Mwah. Baby. Bye-bye. Miss you already. See you guys next time. Only have responsible amounts of caffeine. Bye-bye.